first thing I want to sort out in this house is all the clutter, so they can have some more breathing space. We have 4 strollers in this house. 2 have to go. Oh, no.
This one.
That's like brand new. I just spent $100 on that.
You want to get rid of the red one?
No, that's my prized possession.
But we don't need it though.
Alright, chop. You have 1 minute to make a decision.
Nancy, what's it gonna be? This one or that one? 10, 9, 8.
I'm still torn because I love that stroller. Although it will break my heart. I mean, I'm willing to donate the stroller. I love that stroller that I gave away. I still am having feelings about it. I personally think when Fancy let go of that stroller, she thought, well, I might as well just stop being militant with everything else.
Is that a keeper?
Don't be sentimental, get rid of it. Mum and Dad had cleared up everything apart from the kids' toys, and I've got a plan for that. But what I thought this family deserved was a little bit of fresh air. So, I think we should take a nice brisk stroll. Okay, we're all for it. Right, why don't we go up to Times Square and have a walk? Okay.
Let's go. Come on, boys.
Right off the bat, I want to put Mum and Dad to the test. Every time they go out, they buy the kids a toy, and I'm not allowing that this time. What I want to see is how Mum and Dad react if they start kicking off.
Let's go.
I was like, I don't know what is going to happen. Ryan is going to have a total meltdown because we're going to pass his favorite toy store. He is going to be kicking and screaming to go into that place.
As we started to walk towards the toy store, I could see the meltdown coming.
Sure enough, as we passed the toy store, the boys wanted in.
I want to go to the toy.
You want a pretzel?
No, I want to go to the toy.
Oh, yeah, you want a pretzel, Jonathan?
We're not going today.
I don't.
And predictably, Ryan had a meltdown. Ryan? We're not going today. We go here all the time. And you have many toys. Let's look at some other stores. It's heartbreaking to me to see my son crying like this. And then it's also embarrassing.
Let's get a pretzel.
No. We don't pacify with food. Let's not pacify with food. We're leaving.
Let's go.
Mum and Dad did a good job holding their ground. In the end, they managed to just drag him past the shop, but he kept harping on. I need you to be strong enough to say, no, we're not going today because Mummy chooses for us not to go in there, okay? Ryan, listen to what Mummy's telling you now. Ryan? Turn around and listen to Mummy. Ryan, I don't want to go into the store. We're not going. Let's move on a bit.
Let me take him for a second.
I'm tired.
He just didn't stop.
I'm tired.
And these parents didn't know how to handle him. So I thought what I'd do is to show these parents how to do it. Okay, that's enough. Right now, that is enough. Okay? No crying, no temper tantrum, okay? No pulling those faces. And he looked at me and thought, this lady's having none of it. And I think as soon as these parents have realised they're not prepared to tolerate his nonsense, he gets that very quickly. Right, let's see some good boy behaviour. Any nonsense, and I'm putting you on time out.
When Ryan responded to Joe, he stopped crying and the meltdown went away instantly. It was like magic.
Back at the apartment, we still had that massive heap of toys to deal with. I was about to go through the same process with these 2 young boys as I just had with the parents. But this time, I was going to add a little twist to it. Jojo's brought these in for you, okay? You're going to be toy rangers today. These toy ranger hats are going to be a little bit sensitive for children and use these on a daily basis. You're going to organise the toys and work out which ones you're going to keep and which ones we're going to give to other little boys and girls. And the boys, once they were given very clear direction, got on and just did it. No, my love.
You want to give it away?
This stuff in the big box.
Just this
Box.
Just this away.
You sure? Okay.
Oh, that's too high. Hi.
It's a really good idea for children to sort through their toys every now and then and get rid of the stuff that they've outgrown. Not only does it reduce clutter, but it also teaches them how to be charitable. Look how this is shaping up, look.
Unbelievable.
Look how this is
Ryan,
shaping up.
Ryan, come on.
When all the toys were cleaned up, Joel came in with an area rug for our living room. We haven't had one since the kids were born. Oh, that's nice. Lovely. Now that they have a nice family area, Mum and Dad can use the Toy Ranger hats to continue picking up. When they're playing today and you ask them to put away, get them to put their Toy Ranger hats on. Okay. Right, it's Toy Ranger time. That's your little ritual in your house. It's Toy Ranger time, which means put the caps on, get tidied away. Okay.
I'm gonna be a Toy Ranger.
The home has certainly become more of a sanctuary for this family. But what will be important is that when Mum chooses to leave, it doesn't provoke a temper tantrum by Ryan. You are going to go up to Ryan and very confidently say, Mummy's popping out for an hour. Feeling really good about it because we shouldn't feel guilty. All right, big squeeze, kiss, smile, smiles. Bye-bye, everybody. I'll see you when I get back. And you are going to walk, okay? I was like, really? You think I'm going to be able to get out of this apartment without everyone clinging to my leg and jumping all over me? Hey kids, Ryan and Dad, I'm going out for an hour and I'll be back. Let me give you a huggy. Yes. I love you. I love you right now. I love you.
Love you too.
In 1 hour, I'll be back. I'll see you later. I love you guys. In 1 hour. I said, I'll see you later. I kissed everyone goodbye and I was able to leave. I couldn't believe it. Because Mum wasn't apologetic and she didn't act guilty when leaving, the boys just accepted it as a matter of fact. And there was no meltdown.
Once my wife didn't feed into it, it was okay to leave and there was no problem.
If Mum continues to use this technique, she'll feel really good about going to work or anywhere else, and Ryan will feel okay about it as well.
Coming up on SuperNanny.
I know.
Bedtime turns into a nightmare. And later, Dad makes a crucial mistake.
Joe's gonna bury me for that one.
When SuperNanny returns.
How do you handle older children who are constantly fighting over one toy? A. Encourage them to play with each other and take turns. B. Confiscate the toy. C. Distract them from the argument in the moment.
Find out after the break.